Well, what's your best advice to a brand new podcaster? Something we haven't maybe talked about today.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we kind of touched on it, but like the only thing that I would say is just do it. I would love, Adam, and I've never showed you this, the picture of my first attempt at a podcast. So I've played guitar for a long time. And I have in our old house, in our basement, I have a Marshall half stack amp.
What's a Marshall? Oh, okay.
Like an amplifier for your guitar, right? Because I had nothing to set my stuff on, my microphone or my, like there was nothing down there. So I have like my guitar amp that's like sitting there. And then I have a couple of board games because I couldn't get everything high enough for my microphone. So I have a guitar amp with a bunch of stuff stacked on top of it. My kids' board games, my laptop and a microphone. And that's how my podcast initially started. Not this one, but the one before that. And I look back and I'm like, oh my gosh. But I feel like the one thing is that so many people don't start or they don't keep going because they don't have the right equipment. They don't have, the best place to record in. And it's like, guys, there's people right now who get millions and millions and millions of views by recording into their iPhone, right? Like my old boss, Russell, he used to shoot or record his podcast into his iPhone, driving to work in a noisy Corvette. The sound quality was terrible, but he was really, really entertaining and he had really, really good advice and content. And his podcast blew up. So I would say number one, start regardless of whether or not you think you have the great equipment. And again, Adam, if you disagree, I would love to hear it, but I think that you don't want your quality to be so bad. It's like super distracting, but I also think you can get through that, kind of get through the learning curve and then go and buy your stuff. That's what I did. You helped me. Right. So that would be the number one thing is start. Number two is don't quit. And then number three is hire Adam.